Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon. We're going to be doing elemental readings. So we'll divide you based on your sign. We'll group them all as air, fire, water, and earth. So if you fit into any of those categories, stay tuned. Your video is coming up, and I hope there's something in there that will help support you on your journey. This video is going to be for air signs. So if you follow under the signs of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, check your chart. You might fall in the sun, moon, or rising, or it might fall somewhere else in your chart. But this is your reading. Okay, so this is for air signs. Air signs, I ask for wisdom, guidance, protection, and love as we tap into the energies of what's happening currently. And we will see if we can get any potential outcomes of whatever the current energy feels like. I was very much drawn to use dragon's blood with the crystal, with the incense, so that might be pertinent to someone out there. All right, so let's take a look. Again, if you fall into the sign of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is your reading. And we're gonna jump right in and see what's going on with the collective. All right, Spirit, please tell me what's happening with the air signs, something we need to know about, something that's in the current energy that's relevant. Okay, we have two here. We have community and preparation. So there is something that air signs, you're in the progress, and I say progress, process. Okay, so difference between process and progress. Process means you feel that you're working towards something. Maybe you don't feel that you're making progress, but guess what? Progress came out. So you are gathering information, knowledge, right? You're preparing for something. Now, air signs are very good at being communicative, right? They're usually pretty insightful individuals. They're using their brains a lot. And they do tend to communicate pretty well, okay? So there's something that you're being prepared for. It's like you've prepared for this moment your whole life because you've been this bridge between something and something, okay? Maybe you've always had a lot of contacts, is what I'm getting, like your book of contacts. Maybe you haven't always known how to utilize that. But it feels like something that you're going through right now is preparing you for breaking out of that. And it's going to spread you far and wide, which is a good thing, right? We're not spreading you thin, far and wide. We're spreading you far and wide with your communication. So this could potentially be a throat activation as well for you air signs. Give me one more card for this, please. Thank you. And then nighttime. Okay. So I definitely have known a lot of air signs to be night owls. I'm getting that a lot of this activation that's occurring might not be stuff that you're seeing during the day. This could be things that are happening at night. So this could be night classes you're taking. This could be you enjoying going out and doing things at nighttime. I'm getting like night fishing, you know, night golfing. What else do you do at night? There's a lot of things you can do at night. Stargazing, right? But you also dream at night, okay? So there might be something that is coming to your mind at this time that is more prevalent at nighttime, okay? So whether something is showing up in your dreams that's trying to alert you to something, it's preparing you for something else, okay? Now, you might also just be too much in your head at night. Maybe nighttime is kind of when you get to wind down at the end of the day and you overthink things, okay? But whatever it is that's going on with this nighttime, could even be gatherings, right? We do have the full moon here. We did just pass the full moon. So this full moon might have been extra sensitive for you, okay? We're going to dig deeper on these and take a look and see where these lead us. So let's jump right into the tarot. All right, let's see what we have going a little deeper here for air signs. Thank you so much, air signs, for joining me in this reading today. I truly appreciate it. Tell me more about this community card that came out. tell me more about this. Thank you, the Nine of Cups. So I do see too, and I just now noticed this, as we were discussing these cards, I now have a nighttime gathering and a daytime gathering. This almost feels, I'm picking up more Gemini energy where you have this split part of you, right? Maybe you have two different crowds you hang out with. You have your nighttime crew and your daytime crew, okay? Maybe these are the people you work with and these are the people you hang out with. Whatever this is, it feels like you've had to keep them separate, okay? Like there wasn't a world in which you could combine the two. And that might be changing. It feels like you might be preparing for something to come together, right? A sense of community is about bringing a bunch of people together. So there might be this opportunity coming up for you, air signs, that are going to allow you to bring together more of your people, okay? So maybe you're planning an event, right? Where you're gathering like the masses is what I'm getting. There might be something that you're invited to where it's just going to be a large gathering of individuals. But again, you've always had this sort of gift, air signs, to network, right? You've always been really good at just talking with a variety of people out there. And even if you don't have similar interests, it doesn't matter. You could talk about the weather today and, you know, get your foot in the door. So there's something that's coming forward that's going to bring you happiness. Like you're going to be giddy with excitement when this does occur. So whether this is an invitation that you're being invited or you're actually planning it yourself, that is what I'm seeing here with this gathering. Okay, we also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So we definitely have an ending of some sort. Four of Swords at the bottom. But you are working towards something. So this is actually giving me more of you are planning this event. Okay? So if you're not the one planning this event, what I am getting is that you still have been working towards something that this event is going to give you fulfillment in, okay? So maybe you on the side have been working on something really hard and you've been honing your craft, right? Diligently working towards something, and then you get invited to this place. It is going to connect you with individuals, you know, again, your community, and it's going to help expand your horizons. Okay, that's the best way that I can put it. Now, we do have the Ten of Swords here. So there has been an ending to something. Now, because I have the Four of Swords here, I'm getting that this is like your burnout. Okay? Something that you ran into the ground. Maybe it's your body. Maybe you overthought too much and it's your mind kind of saying, I can't do this anymore, whatever this is. So maybe it was a job. There's something though that has caused you to say, I can't do this anymore, like a rock bottom feeling. The Four of Swords is here to remind you about your self-care and filling your own cup up with love. So that might be why you are so in tune with this energy right now, air signs, because there's something that is fulfilling to you and satisfactory, and you've been working hard towards it, and you're no longer going to endure something that takes from you over and over again. Okay, so this new thing that you're heading into is allowing you to actually rest, okay, because you can't go further in whatever else you were pursuing. So this might be a new direction you had to pivot. This could be something that you've already sort of dabbled in a little bit, but maybe now you're going to be jumping in a little deeper with it. But it feels very restful, rejuvenating. It's like your soul's been waiting for you to calm down, to chill out, to give your body this rest that it so has needed. Like you've been running on fumes for quite a while. All right, let's keep going. Tell me about this preparation, please. The Six of Swords. Yep. So since we had this ending here, Six of Swords is about getting away from something. So I picked up on that already. Basically, you are telling yourself, look, I can't do this anymore, whatever this was. I have to get away from it. It's not serving me. I've got to keep moving on. I've got to go do my self-care, go on to smoother waters. You know, in the picture, there's choppy waters behind the individual that's in the boat. And moving forward, it's smoother, calmer waters. So it's like easier times is what I'm hearing. The Three of Cups. Yep, there's definitely going to be something to celebrate. So you're looking, maybe it's at this group of community, you're planning a celebration of some sort, right? Could be a celebration of life, could be a celebration of a job, a promotion, a new business, a new house. Whatever the situation is, there is going to be cause for celebration, and other people are going to see this move that you've made or this thing that you've done and want to celebrate with you too. Like, hey, good job on getting out of this rock bottom situation. You've picked yourself up, you've gotten away, and now let's celebrate. Okay, we also have the Six of Cups. So it's taking you into your feelings, okay? It's taking you to a place of nostalgia. And it's a place of nostalgia for some time, potentially from your childhood, that you remember, and you remember it fondly, okay? There might even be a person from your childhood that you're looking at, okay? Maybe that's who you want to celebrate with. Maybe you want to reunite with somebody. But the beauty in this is that it took you to land here at rock bottom, to figure out that you needed to get away from it and to celebrate that, okay? So whatever it is that you just overcame and you're moving towards now, it is worth celebrating, air signs. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you made that decision. Let's look over at this nighttime. Thank you. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So we are going from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. It's like that ultimate fulfillment just went up a notch, okay? Because now this is like happy family energy, okay? Maybe air signs, you did not grow up with a happy energy in your family, okay? Maybe love was not expressed, and this is what you're now seeking. Okay, so you've felt what that other way of life feels like, and you're realizing it's not for you, so you need to get away from it. Tell me more, please. Yes. All right. So you all are seeking now balance and reciprocity. You're now willing to give and not always looking to take, or not even entertaining anybody else who's just looking to take from you. There is a little balance symbol there on that hand, which is Libra energy all day long. So you're looking to balance the scales in some way, okay? And Spirit's also looking to assist you with that. It's like you suddenly realize the energy of give and take, and again, don't want to allow other people to take from you, or for you to just approach a situation as just, what do you have to give me? You're now looking at things like, okay, I can give freely and not expect anything in return, and I'm going to have this happy ending. That's what I'm getting with this happy ending here. And the Magician. Yep. So the Magician is the only major arcana out. Bottom of the deck, we did get Strength. So for someone here, you've realized the value of your own energy. You've also found the tools within to acquire that which you desire, okay? So again, some big event is going to occur, whether you're planning it or attending it. It's going to do you well. It's going to be a happy celebration. And this Strength card indicates to me your ability to tame the ego, right? And to move forward and be okay with equal give and take, okay? So we're going to keep going here. Give me a little bit more with this, please, for the air signs out there. Thank you. We have resourcefulness. Yes, air signs, you are very resourceful. So you might be leaning on your community in some way to help you with these resources. So if you are planning this event, Maybe you're like, I need tables, I need chairs, I need a venue, I need a band, I need a whatever. You're like, I know a person that can help me with this, I know a person that can help me with this. Again, air signs, you are very, very resourceful, right? Some of the most resourceful people that I know out there. And we also have foundation. So the beautiful thing here is that in the past energy, you may have felt that you didn't have this solid foundation to build upon, right? You knew all these individuals, you had these groups of all these people you would talk to, but you weren't sure how to utilize that energy, okay? And it's almost like you're gonna be this central hub is what I'm getting. Like, it's almost showing me like those charts that you build, like a thought chart where you have something in the center, it's like your main idea, and then you have thought bubbles that kind of come off of them. Air signs, you are this middle thought bubble, this middle energy. You're the foundation. And you have all these other people around you that want to help you do this, whatever this is that you're building. At the bottom, we have flexibility. You definitely are very flexible as well. So this may be a sign for you that there's something that you are going to need to be flexible in. Okay, we're not being rigid. So if we had to think about the opposite of flexible, it's being like stuck in your ego, stuck in your ways, right? Rigid. So in whatever has occurred here with this 10 of Swords, this breakdown energy, you have learned so much in this process, air signs. Okay, you now have all the tools that you need to move forward and to manifest all of your desires, and you're building something beautiful. All right, so I just want to, before we finish this reading out with the Fortune Oracle, see if we can just get a couple more cards. Thank you. Okay, we have Pig, beware of greed. That feels like past energy though. There might be something that wants to tempt you into this, like the promise of the money. Okay, and maybe in the past you may have fell for something like that, but you're in this energy now where it's just not your focus. Okay, we also have Ear, good news. So good news is coming for you. And Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Air signs, you don't self-delude yourselves, do you? I'm getting that with that energy, as you're building your talent and your skills, the message here is don't let the almighty dollar, the big buck, blind you and delude you into thinking that you need to go for something else other than what you've been working towards here. You have prepared for this, whatever this energy is. Okay, so you are being given like a warning, like before you head out on this journey, be careful, right? You don't want to hit this 10 of Swords again. I'm getting that you already learned these lessons, and this probably is what the 10 of Swords was for you. Okay, that one flew on the floor. We have Lobster, financial pinch. Yep, so that's what this could lead towards. Maybe that's also what the 10 of Swords was. It led you to this financial pinch. The one that fell on the floor was the Quill, get back to basics. So it's like you're having to relearn something, okay? And I got that very much with the solid foundation here. So you had something that was trying to be built previously and it was not on a solid foundation. And so it had to crumble, right? Whatever it was. We also have do not be tempted to lower your standards. So you might get an offer that might play to your sense of greed, okay? Not that air signs are greedy, I'm not saying that. But there might be something that you're trying to build something up and some kind of fake offer might come your way. And it may make you feel that you have to lower your standards to get it. Okay, so don't trust that. You're going to be trusting your intuition, your guidance, because you are resourceful. You have everything you need to build this solid foundation for yourself. All right, let's get into your final message here. So let's get into your Fortune Oracle message for the air signs, please. Thank you. We have Snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. All right, so let's look into that, because we're going to take a look at the aspects of that and find out, in your personal and relationships, career and money, and then general why that is coming up for you. So thoughts and emotions will run strong and deep at this time, so you may need to spend some time alone. Your intuition is stronger than usual, guiding you into a new, luckier, and fruitful path. But be patient. You will feel driven to succeed in all areas, and failure or loss will be devastating. So be careful. Jealous people may strike at you when least expected, or cause you heartache or stress. Tread lightly around personal and business dealings. Okay. So that's what I was picking up with this bewaring of the greed and the financial pinch, and don't do anything that you feel would have to lower your standards, okay? In personal and relationships, this is spending more time alone than usual could result in your partner, family, or friends feeling neglected. But this time is good for the soul and useful in planning your next move. Singles who are stuck on past relationships, rejections, or endings could find it very hard to trust the attention that they receive from the opposite sex. Missing out on opportunities for great partners or friends? It is time to stop dwelling on the past and move forward. Passionate times await when you are ready to take the leap. Health concerns could arise, so be extra careful with diet and exercise and don't overdo it. Get the necessary checkups, plenty of fresh air, and lots of brisk walks. For your career and money sector, this is a favorable year in general, and this card makes you more aware of your potential. If you stay positive and take advice from those you respect, you could see strong advancement financially or professionally. Now is the time to be frugal with your finances. Don't lend money to anyone. You will need it yourself. A money-making idea could come your way, and these will be exciting times. Good luck with a project or career, as these could land you in the limelight. I love it. All right. So that is your reading for today, air signs. I hope that this resonated with someone out there. If it didn't, that's okay. Check one of the other readings. Again, you can look in your chart. You have probably all the signs anywhere. So you can also cross-watch if you're curious. So thank you again, air signs. I appreciate you so, so much. I wish you happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.